I'm not going that far on this one. I'm
I'm
really
not
not.
either, man.
Because I just rather have Bell. Like, I don't care. You could say all this stuff. It's like, cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Bell.
Bell is a high pedigree guy, and like we said, it still wouldn't cost you a lot. It wouldn't cost you a lot. Now, obviously, you would have to go through the whole, well, how does it look coming back? And another guy we've talked about, in terms of just jokingly about, well, what would it like if they return? I gave you the hypothetical, would you rather Martavis return or AB return? Like, just jokingly. L.Bell, I don't think he's in the conversation like those two guys in terms of, man, is it eggshells when they come back? Is it cool when they come back? I think with L.Bell would have been serious.
Weren't we trying to trade for Bell in 2019? He said it on his podcast.
He
or
did
something
say
like
that.
that.
Yeah, he said the Steelers were interested. Yeah.
Yeah, it was when we had Mason and
You're
Doc, and
right.
we were just going
You're
through a lot of turmoil.
We did. Yes. Ooh. So
I don't think there's any hard feelings there.
I don't have any hard feelings for him. Do you have hard feelings?
No.
Hey, do y'all have hard feelings for him in the comment section?
Dude, some people don't like Bell.
Yeah, you're right. Some people don't like him.
I bring up Bell a lot in some of these recent videos where I'm like, I just want to sign Bell. Like, why don't we sign Bell? He'd be only $2 million, $3 million. People come at me, man. Bell's washed. Get over it.
Let's see. Bell is probably still mad his locker room got robbed. Hey, Thaddeus, you might be right. People did. They did. Yeah, they did. I'm still sick about the Fournette one, though. You know, that's the one I wanted.
Sure.
That's like the one they got away. It's like man, we had a chance the first go around, had a chance the second go around. God, dog, like, who we going with? That's the one. That would have solved all this. We wouldn't be having these conversations right now, man.
No, we wanted Balaj, though.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Here we go. I love Bell. Nope. Bring Bell back. Lev was my first jersey. All right.
It is a mixed bag. There are some people that are definitely for it, but then other people are just like, get out of here, you're crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely mixed in here. I'm reading through them like, yep, ton of 50-50. For every one good comment, it's another bad comment about him. So, yeah, but it's like that because I think also, and we run into this a lot, right? When it comes to high-end players like him or guys who used to be very high-end, the nostalgia element of it. Even though we know he has declined, and I think that anybody that watched him can see that, we still always fall in love with the memories of what he did when he was here. And we always feel like, well, hey, I want to see, can we tap back into that? Because if we can, we know how special it can be. Now, not everybody's as optimistic now. Some people feel like, hey, man, them days are long gone. It's never going to come back. But you still have the other faction like you. And to me, to an extent, that feels like, hey, in the right situation, he could be successful. Now, the bigger concern to me, though, and I said this when we talked about L.Bell last time, our O-line. His style with this offensive line, as it's currently constructed, does not mesh. It's round peg. It's round. It's circle trying to go into a square right there. It just doesn't fit right there because we know he needs great offensive linemen or at least high level play from the offensive line. And right now, we haven't been able to give that. And we're going to be potentially going out there with less talent this year compared to the years past. I don't think that L.Bell's style from a running standpoint would fit in this. Now, receiving, I love it. Pass protection, I love it. But him and his running style, I just don't see it fitting well here, man.
The Chiefs O-line was pretty bad.
No. The Chiefs O-line was not pretty bad. They got bad once they got banged up. When Mitchell Schwartz went out, then once their left guard went out, then once the left tackle, Eric Fisher, went out, that's when their line got bad. Their O-line was good this year, man.
I thought Bell made some people miss, man.
No, he still makes people miss, without a doubt.
I don't think they used him enough. And he only played 2 games. He only played 2 games with the Jets. His second game with the Jets was actually pretty good against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
He averaged over 4 yards per carry.
I
still think he has it. I really do. Based off what I've seen.
Was it the Bills game this year where he had the nice catch? He pulled the hammy, right? Was that this year or was that last year when he had the hammy injury?
He had a really nice catch in the first game of this season. I think it was.
That was a good. Okay, that was because he hurt his hammy.
It was like a 30-yard catch.
Yeah, because I remember he hurt his hammy because the linebacker pulled him when he was running earlier in the game. He was running, linebacker pulled him and he pulled his hammy that way. But I do remember that was a big catch in the game. He still has that, and that was him doing that after the hammy already happened. So I'm like, if you can do that with the janky hammy, I like you when you're fully healthy, baby.
Like, I watched the play of Balaj where he's trying to break down a linebacker, do like a little slant route across the middle, and he got held up. I think it might have been pass interference, but I also saw a play with Bell. He was doing the same thing, just makes the linebacker look completely foolish.
Absolutely, man.
So just based off that, I'm like, come on, bro, what are we doing?